get it again, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the playoff run for y'all. And we're finna hop straight into it, man. We're finna hop straight into it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get it. First round. You know, we're gonna come in here with our best team over it. Best team offer it.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yo.
On first down, here comes this offense. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. At the 35, he's loose.
Oh my gosh. No way.
At the 20.
That's crazy.
Touchdown time. He would
First
not
base.
be denied.
If you want to make a
football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
What's going on with you?
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense would come out and take over at the 44.
Well, he was rolling to his right because of that. I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Prentice. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Extending the play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Prentice. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and focus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about speed.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The inside handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wide open downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, had a receiver winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Jet sweep to the edge. Breaks the tackle.
No. 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 No.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown,
No.
Bama.
No. You got to quit. No, I just did the craziest play ever.
That was tough.
Appreciate it, my boy. Hey. Nah, that was crazy. I'll go for next round.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Free dub. He said, flash shot. Oh my God, he a good one.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease.
He said, flash shot. Oh my God, he a good one. Slot receiver gonna be Abuka. Burning in this. Corners. Corner straight for real. I do want to put in versus Hampton PT, hopefully. We're gonna put Gentleman King.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air. It's Gabriel. Oh, he's going to go up top. It's caught. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Oh, he wants it all. And incomplete on the deep ball. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
He's inside the 10. Off he goes. The 10.
They play all this week,
Touchdown, Oregon. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. You know they love their track in Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Here comes the offense on first down. Quickly complete. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time. But playing in games that had so much history.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jumpers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss and move the chains.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? They'll try to pound their way in.
Man, come on, bro.
Come
on. You start playing.
The offense did not get enough. They got to understand the sticks. Maybe he should have thrown that on the RPO, right? It's tough. You got to read that really, really quickly. Now brings up 4th down. The second time for this offense.
They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on 4th down.
He dropped the money.
The defense holds.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to
That
go
is
right.
one of the best receivers in the game. Like, this is.
To keep the drive alive, they couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding, right?
Finds a little space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Wants to pass it. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Running back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Trying to get to it. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The defense calls a timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Oh, my God.
Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
He really finna come out and do
The
this the
passing
whole
game
game.
sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's running free down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive brings up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he's so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This is crazy, bro. This is the type of people you play in the playoffs, bro. This shit is so annoying.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Quick pass on the jet motion. Into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. One more snap coming before halftime. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Ducks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start start the second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. They get this confidence going. They get into a rhythm. Watch out.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The give to the tailback. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And that was a nice second down run. It's setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? To the air, it's Howard. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback.
I hate
they get him out
when
of
people
bounds after a
just
short
throw
gain.
themselves
And offenses nowadays,
and they just bail them out with type
How
of
many guys
animation.
do you have out wide?
I think
How
they're
many guys
getting
do I
pissed off
have?
on that.
If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And that's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
Shit already
Yeah, the
open.
QB
I gotta
decided to
end
think of himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you could see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. On to attempt the try. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Strikes the
Somebody, like, come on,
He's
bro.
just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
Okay. This shit is crazy.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly.
And they
to the
block
receiver.
perfect every
Still on his
time.
feet at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This defense really needs to be careful. They have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball because he is dangerous in space.
Oh, this the true clock. I do that with Oregon. They're not doing that.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Now on second down. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
You see, they need more runs
This
like
is
that.
so
There's
annoying,
been
man.
so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off the blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing
trying
down
to
the
play
run game.
an actual game than sit here and watch this. Like,
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
really just want to let them score. Not chew the clock. Go for 2.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
And just working something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. Allen got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good
This
game
shouldn't be
before the
nothing
stop
like
is
that.
made.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big
Like,
plays.
this shouldn't be nothing
Big
open.
plays. It's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, make it just enough to keep the drive alive.
Nigga, run the same play the whole game. I cannot do that.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here. Going their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now and get the big stop.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And score the short field goal for the game. Sometimes it's just not your day.
I ain't even mad at the loss, honestly. suck, bro. Like, you really just sit out there. You're wasting my time, honestly. You get all the actual game to watch, but you know what? We're just gonna end it off on that, actually. I ain't even gonna force it.